Throwing on 1st and 10 is May. And they'll get about 4 here as he is taken down. Following the completion, we'll get a stoppage here for an injured player. Halftime is looming, so the athletic training staff going to get a chance to look him over during the break. May to throw on 2nd down. That one pinballs around, but it is incomplete. Drake London was the intended receiver there. And it's going to bring up a 3rd down.
It's rare to see an offense that finds themselves trailing and say, well, their quarterback's been actually one of their biggest bright spots. Usually that doesn't go hand in hand, so it's a little surprising to see him miss a throw like that on a day where he's completed passes at a highly efficient rate.
To throw again is May. That is left side and caught by Flowers. He had their lone touchdown of the game earlier, and he comes through with the catch and a 1st down in this spot.
1st and 10 at the 39-yard line.
Lone back in the backfield. He'll get the carry here. And they bring him down, but not until they get inside the 30-yard line.
The goal of every offense, Mike, is to find a way to establish a balance between the run and the pass. With some success here early on the ground, will open up things as the game unfolds for the quarterback in this passing game.
A gain of 4 as he's taken down. Here's 2nd and 6.
79 Broncos.
Operating from the shotgun, it's May. And he got rid of that one quickly before the receiver even knew what was going on. That's incomplete.
They just rushed that decision just a little bit downfield. I mean, it's one thing to trust your guy to make a play in tight coverage, but I think if he was a little bit more patient in his progression, there was an easier throw out there that wouldn't make him have to throw such a tight window ball and put his receiver in a tight spot.
So not quite 1st and goal. It's 1st and 10. They're pretty close. To the goal line and in. Touchdown, New England. That touchdown, #1 for him on the year. Extra point by Little is good. And the Patriots move back to within 1. They didn't leave much time on the clock to put together a drive here at the end of the 1st half. And the kickoff's coming their way. And we will not have a run back here. It's a touchback, and we'll come out. The drive begins at the 20. Here's 1st and 10. To throw is Mahomes. He'll throw it left and has his running back. And they'll get about half of what they needed. It's a pickup of 5 and sets up 2nd and 5.
All right, so there's really 3 areas that a modern NFL running back has to excel at. Number 1, the traditional handoffs. Number 2, you have to be excellent and reliable in pass protection. And maybe bigger than all of them, you have to be at least serviceable out of the backfield in the passing game.
Mahomes now to throw on 2nd down. Got a man. That's Rashee Rice. And they'll bring him down, but not until he gets to the 38-yard line.
The thing that jumps out to me the most, Mike, is just how often the quarterback is able to throw the ball to his first read in the progression. So hats off to the play caller. Him and the quarterback seeing the game through the exact same set of eyes, and there is a lot of room to operate.
Attack! Yellow. Color.
1st down throw, Mahomes. He'll be hit as he throws, and that one will wind up incomplete. Could not step into the throw that time. It'll bring up second down.
Hey, dribble it. Yellow.
Right back to the air for Mahomes. He's going to let this one go for Worthy. And they will bring this into the red zone. Big connection inside the 20.
A gain of 45 yards. First down.
They're at the 17-yard line now for first and 10. Mahomes now to throw again. It is brought in the end zone. Xavier Worthy. Touchdown, Kansas City. That is 3 touchdowns in this one, and he's up to 11 on the season. Reichard good with the extra point. And the Chiefs are going to open up the lead to 8. Four seconds still to be played in this half as that one's away. This one is fielded in the end zone, but he decides not to bring it out, so they'll take over at the 30-yard line. First and 10.
Here we go, set. Shut up.
To throw now, May. Going down the middle of the field, and he's got his tight end. And he's going to be taken down as time runs out on this first half of play. And no rest for the weary. Let's get right back to it. Quarter number 3 set to begin. Both teams ready to get back at it as we get back underway here on EA Sports. He fields it at the 8. Nice job by the return team as he takes it across the 30-yard line. First and 10 for Mahomes. Oh, that swung out wide and intercepted. Picked off by the safety, Xavier McKinney. Here's May to throw it on first down. Short pass taken in by the tight end. And they'll get about half of what they needed. It's a pickup of 5 and sets up second and 5.
So the hope is when you call these underneath drag routes, you're trying to have your tight end come out the backside of the defense in space. So when you put the ball on him early, it leads to big yards after the catch. In this case, they don't get the real big play they were hoping for, but they'll definitely take it.
He's got his man on the in route. Yes, taken in over the middle. And they'll whistle him down, but not before he picks up a first down after a gain of 7. London brought in motion. Running with authority. Pushes his way forward for a pickup of 6. They'll come up now for second down and 4. Back to the ground. He'll get it again. And that one is closed down in the backfield. What a defensive play. Knifing in, dropping him for the loss.
When you can get this level of run support out of your secondary, Mike, man, what an advantage for any defense. This defensive back clearly reads run, gets off his block, and he's able to take down the back for a loss of yards.
And he goes out of bounds at the 3, and from there it's going to be first and goal. Off the play fake, it's May. Oh, man, left wide open. Good play design there. Touchdown, Patriots. And, Greg, that is good play design there. Using the play fake to get the receiver time to get open.
And down here this close to the goal line, Mike, it doesn't take much. All you need is that linebacker or that defender to freeze for that split second. That's all you need to create separation, and that's an easy pitch and catch for a touchdown. Everything's about matchups, especially down here this close to the goal line. I think my guy is better than your guy. I'm going to put him in a position to have success, throw it up to him, and let him do the rest.
Here comes a return from the 5. A good return as he takes it across the 30. They'll come up here, 1st and 10.
15. 43. 43.
Out of the gun, here's Mahomes. And he can't hang on through the contact. It's incomplete. What a good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. And it'll be 2nd down.
He decides to go with the safe throw and throws it well short of the sticks. And at this level, Mike, you just can't miss layups like that.
Try again. It's 2nd and 10. Throwing from the gun. Here's Patrick. This caught right side by Worthy. And he's going to be brought down inside the 15. Space getting tight here. Down to the 13-yard line. They work 1st and 10. They'll give on the ground. He's down inside the 10. A gain of 4. Here's a 2nd and 6. Mahomes quickly out to Rice. They'll get maybe 3 out of that one, and it's going to set up 3rd down. They'll try to get this one on the ground. And the Chiefs are going to have a 1st and goal coming up as they try to finish off this drive with 6 points. They'll try to run this one in. And he will not get in from there. In fact, I think he was shoved backwards a little bit.
In these goal-to-go situations backed up on your own goal line, Mike, what they teach the defense is it's your job to establish a new line of scrimmage, and that's exactly what they did here. Watch the push they get. The offensive line goes backwards, and they take the ball carrier down for a loss.
43.
From back at the 2 now, here's 2nd and goal. They'll go with him again. And that big offensive line, clearing space. He's in. Touchdown, Chiefs. 2 touchdowns for him in the game. Numbers 10 and 11 on the year.
It just feels like a big drive, doesn't it, Mike? Here in the 2nd half, you got a tie ball game. Now you're able to get out in front. Let's see how this other team responds, having to play from behind.
We got a ton of time, Greg, but a little momentum feel. Come out of the locker room, take the lead. Now it's up to the other team to climb uphill. So great way, perfect way to get this 2nd half started. This one is fielded in the end zone, but he will not bring it out. It's they'll break the huddle. Coming up now for 1st and 10.
Let's go.
They'll turn and hand this one off. And a nice run there. He'll be stopped just shy of a 1st down. third down. They'll try to get it on the ground. Pickup of 11 yards on that one. Good for a Chiefs first down.
And what's that one thing you hear from coaches all the time, Mike, right? Finish strong, and he's doing just that. His numbers here in this one, they have been terrific. But he's going to give you a full 4 quarters, and I think at this point in the game, he knows there's even more yards to be had.
Here's Patrick. He'll throw it on first down. And he can't hang on through the contact. It's incomplete. What a good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. And it'll be second down.
Yellow, yellow. Hey, 57, 57, 57. There's
A handoff as they try to run it here. And he'll take this up past the 40. Pick up a 5. Handoff here, up the middle, and he will have a Chiefs first down, able to get 8 on 3rd and 5.
An 8-yard pickup. First down, Chiefs.
From the shotgun, it's Mahomes. He's going to run it.
He tried to buy all the time he could, but when he saw that space, he quickly turned from thrower to runner, and he's able to pick up a nice gain on first down.
They'll break the huddle. It's 2nd and 5.
Yellow.
Throwing is Mahomes. Quick throw here is complete. And they'll whistle him down, but not before he picks up a first down after a gain of 7.
And you think back to the first half, Mike, just how well he threw the ball, and you thought maybe this defense would come up with some answers in the second half to slow him down, but so far that has proven to not be the case.
And he's close to another first down as he's brought down just shy of the marker.
Another really nice throw right there, and as you can see the numbers he's been able to put up here, I'm a little surprised, if I'm being honest, Mike, with just how easy it seems to have been. It just seems like he's made every right decision every time that he's decided to throw the ball.
Mahomes looking to throw on 2nd down. Oh, they got the turnover they needed. It's intercepted. Picked up by Christian Gonzalez. Set to go now on 1st and 10. From out of the gun, here's May. Going downfield, right side, and it's caught. Into space. And he's going to take this all the way to the house. 80 yards. Touchdown, New England. The kick is good. Important one as they take the lead here in the 4th quarter. So now playing with the lead after that 4th quarter touchdown. Time to kick it back the other way. From the 6, here comes a return. And this will work out quite well. He'll get it all the way out to the... On first down, it's Mahomes. A toss, left side, caught by his running back. And he's brought down after a gain of 6 on first down.
At the 37-yard line.
On 2nd down, Mahomes. Throwing it right into the hands of his running back. And he'll be taken down. The gain is 6, and it's a new set of downs. He picked up the first down.
First down, Chiefs.
One of the easiest ways to negate these really good pass rushes in the NFL, Mike, is just to simply get the ball out of the quarterback's hand as fast as possible. And sometimes it's by design, sometimes it's based on need. But really nice job there by the quarterback. Get into the hands of his receiver and then see what he can do after the catch.
So 2 minutes left to play in the second half. We'll come back and finish this one off after this. They'll drop to throw. He'll get this out to his running back. And he can't get away. They rally to the football on defense and bring him down for no gain. Getting hard to hear in here. The noise very loud from the crowd. 3rd and 3. They'll stick to the ground. And he will have a Chiefs first down. I do believe gets it by about a yard on 3rd and 3.
In real time from up here, Mike, I couldn't tell whether or not he got it at first glance, but I think after seeing the replays we have up here, it looked like he and his blockers got just enough, and they're going to be able to keep this drive alive.
And they'll move this one down inside the 40-yard line.
What's the old saying, Mike? If it ain't broke, don't fix it. And at this point, there's just really no reason to not just continue to target him. He's been running free all game long, and you can see the numbers. They bear that out. It's evident right from the start that they were going to look his way early and often, and I think it turned out to be a pretty good game plan.
And that'll be good for about a half dozen. It'll set up second down. He'll run. Only a couple on that one. It'll set up 3rd down. New England going to take their second timeout to get the stoppage with just under 50 seconds remaining here in the 4th. They'll run here. They will have it at the 24-yard line. That's enough for a first down. Now, Mahomes. Inside the 10, it is caught. And they're going to get this all the way down inside the 5.
And now, after that catch, they've got a chance here late, Mike. They've got enough time to try to move this thing down. I think they can win the game on this possession.
And he'll plunge forward to the 2, setting up 2nd and goal. So now, out comes the field goal unit in this pressure spot. This a potential game winner. This kick is good. And that very likely will be a game winner.
Well, there's no more pressure-filled spot for a kicker than that one right here, Mike. I mean, it's very simple. You make it, you win. You miss it, you lose. And what's he do? He comes through to not only give his team the lead, but most likely the victory.
And this one is fielded in the end zone, will not be returned. So it'll come out to the 30. They'll come up for 1st and 10. Here we go. One final play. And that's going to be intercepted. Picked off by Cam Taylor-Britt. So it's a win for the visiting Chiefs. What a finish to this one. The defense comes up with the interception in clutch time to seal it on the final play, and the defense walks off the field with the victory for their team. So that'll do it for us. For Greg Olson and our terrific team behind the scenes, I'm Mike Tirico. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports. Follow us on X at EA Madden NFL. So long, everybody.